Okay, hi everybody. So I wanted to make a video demonstrating how to use Illuminate for your final exams. If you want to make a multiple choice final exam, Illuminate is great because you can print answer keys and just scan them. So first you want to start with actually sign in with Google, which is something new in the last few years. So even if your old login is saved, you still need to go sign in with Google. So pick your account. Once you are in, you're going to go create an assessment. So here's our assessment. So there's a couple different types. On the fly is if you already just have bubble sheets and you just want to scan them. Flexible is a really nice formatted one. So say I'm going to go to flexible. The only thing with flexible is that you cannot do multiple versions. But flexible, if you only have one version, it is a nicer format than the other one. So I'll just say like this is sample test 1. So I'm going to create. So now let's see. Let's hide this. So where you want to go to add your questions, you can add one by one with this big bar at the bottom, or this lightning bolt is going to ask you how many multiple choice you want to add. So say I have 5 multiple choice questions. You can also choose multiple choice where it's going to give partial credit. So if you have select all that apply questions, this is kind of what you want to select so that you can give partial credit for if they select 1 out of the 3 they were supposed to pick. And yeah, so I'm going to add all 5 of those, and it's going to give it to me here. The nice thing I like is that you can weight the questions. So maybe if I want the first question is really big, I want it to be 5 points, I can put 5 there, or I can keep all the weights equal. You also, if you really want to use the data from your final to inform your teaching for next year, you can create question groups. And so maybe you're English and you want to say, okay, make different readings. Or if you're in math or really any subject, you can filter by unit. And so you can see which units the students did better on versus others by just putting in these question groups here. It'll really help your data. So say maybe this one comes from Unit 1, and this one also comes from Unit 1. Then now maybe these 2 come from volume, so I can put it into different question groups. You also can change this style formatting. So if you only have ABCD, you can put that in here. If you like FGHI, true, false, you have lots of different options for your multiple choice. So once you're there, you're going to make a key. Okay. And then you can add any more if you want more questions. And then I'm going to put done. So my assessment is ready. So you can share it if you are co-teaching or have someone on your curriculum team, you can share with them. Or when you're ready to administer, you're first going to want to print answer sheets. If your students struggle with bubbling their ID numbers, you can always put their names in. So you can filter by course, filter by what class periods. Or what I do is I just print blank and then I photocopy it because I have so many students. So it'll generate your answer keys and it'll open them, and this is what it'll look like. Then students bubble their ID number, bubble this, and when you are ready to scan, here we go. You can go back to your assessment. Once students have taken here, go administer again. You grade with the camera, and it's really easy. You're just going to hold it up. Your camera will scan it. And then when they're all in, you can push it to School Loop. So I start with School Loop. I'll make something in my grade book. I don't want to put it up because I don't want to put the full student names. But I'll put in my grade book, final exam out of 50 points. And it'll, then when I push it, I select where I want it to go. And then it just all goes straight in there. You don't have to retype it. So if you need help with pushing towards School Loop, let me know and I can come help you. So I'm going to stop this video because it's going to time me out, and I'll show you another one if you need multiple versions. So, I don't know. I just opened Screencastify, and I think I'll stop recording in 1 second.